day and welcome to my tutorial class. My name is Oluwatunbi Blessing Olalekon, the founder of Michael Tech. Alright, so solving the problem on the screen, the very first thing we'll be doing is we produce a thin horizontal line. Alright, and for this problem, we'll be applying the principle of isometric curve. Alright, so after drawing my horizontal line, I'm going to project a vertical line in this order. Alright, after that, I'm going to produce my isometric plane towards the right and left hand side like this at 30 degrees. So I'm using the 30-60 degrees set square. All right, so that is that about that. Then towards this axis also, I'm projecting this at 30 degrees also. So after doing that, next is for me to pick my my length. So taking point, okay, we take point A as our lowest point. So what does that imply? That implies that right here on this vertical axis, I'm measuring a mark of 12, which is this mark of 12 right there. That's right. Okay. Then towards my right hand side, I'm picking a mark of 100. Which is this. Okay, I'm marking mark of 100, which is that. So let me also take mark of 51 sample, which is this. Okay, then towards my left hand side, I'm picking first of all mark of 88, which is this. 88, which is that. Okay, next thing is I'm going to pick my set square now. Okay, so those marks I pick, first of all, this mark of 88, I'm projecting that vertically like this. Okay, this mark of 50, I'm projecting that vertically also, and this mark of 100, I'm projecting it vertically. Okay, likewise this mark of 12, I'm going to project that on my isometric plane like this. Okay, so likewise I'm drawing this like this. Okay, in that order. So let's develop the circle here, the isometric curve here first of all. Okay, so we are told that the radius of the circle is also radius 50. So I'm going to pick my ruler. Okay, towards this axis also, I'm going to measure 100. Okay, I'm measuring 100 first of all. So from here now, I measure 100 on this plane. Then from in between 0 to 100, I pick mark of what? Mark of 50, which is this. Okay, having this mark, I'm projecting them on the isometric axis. So mark 100 on this area like this. Okay, mark 50 on this area like this. All right, so then this edge here, from the end here, I'm projecting that also like this. Okay, so that is it over there. So I need to erase this off. I don't need this. I'm taking this off. Okay, what's the next procedure now? So this midpoint here, I'm projecting it isometrically like this. Okay, with my 30-60 degree set square. So after doing that, I'm going to pick my ruler. Okay, I'm going to join the longest diagonal, which is here to here. I will draw with thin line first. Okay, so after that, I'm going to pick my ruler also. So from this edge here, from that intersection right there. Okay, so I draw down here to the midpoint here like this. You see that? Make it thin. Then from that same end, I draw to this area like this. All right, so after doing that, what's the next thing? The next thing is to pick my compass. Okay, picking my compass, I sit right here at that junction. Then I turn my compass down here to this area. So to this area now, I draw. You see, I draw. Okay, then at this intersection where my lines meet here, you take note. So placing my compass right there, extending it to this area here, you see that I draw. Okay, so I draw as it is. You see, I draw. Okay, so that area settled at the top. So I'm going to replicate the same thing on the bottom part there. Okay, so how do I do the bottom part? So just follow me. Okay, so picking my set square Likewise, I'm going to project this point downward like this. Okay, so I'm projecting this edge here also downward like this. Okay, so then I'm drawing this likewise like this. Okay, so just take note of those things I'm doing. Okay, from this end here, yeah, you see the way I bend my set square, I'm drawing this like this. Okay, so as it is over there now, so I'm joining this also like this. Okay, and I'm joining this also like this, straight away to the back right there. Okay, so after doing that, so now take note, I will call this area my B1, C1, D1, E1, okay, F1. Yeah, take note of this midpoint. G1, H1, and I1. Okay, so I'm going to join G1 to D1 also. G1 to D1, which is this. I join it like that. You take note of that. Okay, so now I'm going to join F1 to E1. F1 to E1, which is this. Okay, then F1 to C1, which is this. Okay, so what is the next procedure? I'm going to pick my compass right now. So I'm going to stand at F1 to E1, which is this. Now I'm going to what? I'm going to draw. You see, make it thick. So I draw. Okay, so standing at, take note now, this line C1 to F1. So where they meet right here, at this junction right here. Take note, at this junction right here. So standing right here. Okay, extend my compass to here, to C1. Then I what? I draw. So drawing it to that level, I'm going to join this to this with my ruler like this, straight. You see that? Like this. Okay, so that area is settled like that. So it remains the circle on the inside. So the circle on the inside is diameter 50. Diameter 50. So take note of this now. I'm going to pick my compass. That will be radius what? Radius 25. I measure radius what? 25, which is this. With this radius 25 now, standing at this midpoint here. You see that midpoint right there. So standing right here, I mark like this. I mark towards the back also. I mark towards this area, and I mark towards this area. So do you take note of those points? All right. So the next thing is for me to pick my set square. Okay, picking my set square. So this first mark right here. Okay, this area here, I draw it straight away isometrically. All right, take note of that line. So you need to open your eyes very well so as not to make a mistake. So this second part, which is here, okay, I'm going to draw down also isometrically like this. So take note of that line also. So I'm having what? This, let me call it O1, O2. Take note. All right, then on this axis right here, okay, where we mark at the back here, I'm having it here. And do you see that? So 3, then this mark that we mark here, okay, I'm having it isometrically right there also to be what? 4. Okay, so this is it now. So let me help you to denote it on your own sheet over there. Please don't shade. I'm only doing this for you to take note. So look at that junction, this junction, okay, followed by this junction, then followed by this junction. Take note. So I can name it 1, 2, 3, and 4 for you. So do you see it now? So as it is now. So we already have our longest diagonal joining it, which is here to here. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is, okay, I'm going to name this point 5.6.7, and this area point what? 0.8. Okay, as it is now, I'm going to join point 3 to 0.6 like this. I'm going to join 0.3 to 0.5 also like this. Okay, do you see that? Alright, so I'm going to join 0.1 to 0.7. Now I'm going to join 0.8 to 0.1 also. So what's the next procedure? Now I pick my compass, I place it on mark 3, I extend it to mark 5 like this. So then I draw. Do you see that? I draw. So next is I'm going to stand on mark 1. Okay, extend my compass to be 7 to mark 7. So 7 to 8, I join 7 to 8 together. 7 to 8. So then I stand at this junction. See this junction now? I stand at this junction. I extend my compass to 0.5 right here. Okay. With 0.5 I draw. Do you see that? I draw. Then I extend it to this junction also. Okay. And with that same dimension I join right there also. As you can see on the screen right there. Okay. So picking my compass, I'm going to stand right here. Extend my compass to this junction here. You see that? And draw this out like this. You see that? And draw this out like this. So that is that over there. That is it over there. Okay, so right from this junction now, check this. From this bottom to this area is mark of 88. Okay, pick your set square at 60 degrees using the 60 degree set square. You see, I draw this line like this upward. So then from the bottom part also, I draw this one also upward like that. You see that? Okay. So after drawing these two, the next thing is I'm going to pick my compass. You can see towards the height here. The height here is 58. I pick my compass. I measure height of 58 with mark 58 as my height. I stand right here. I mark this arc on this vertical line here. So on that vertical line, I pick my T square. I project this mark as it is now to the back faintly, touching this point here. So touching this point here, I ensure you are drawing this correctly. So with this mark now, so here to here is also 58 as it is. So after doing that, the next thing is pick your 30-60 degree set square. Okay, from this junction, I draw this as 30 degrees right here. Then I project it straight away down there. Okay, projecting straight away down there. So okay, so then from this junction here, this point, see, from this point here, okay, with your 60 degree, you slide it right there and draw it boldly. Okay, that is it over there. Then you pick your ruler, you join this area all together like this. Okay, that is how the area is going to look like. Then this area is going to come from here to here like this. Okay, this one is going to come from here down here like this. Then you taking this with your ruler down here like this, and you taking this like this. Okay, then I draw this from here down here like this. Okay, then from this junction I draw this down here like this. Okay, so that is the production of the object on the screen in isometric drawing. Kindly ensure you subscribe to our channel and also refer it to your friends who might be in need of it. Thank you. And also this area is going to come this way. Sorry, this end will be here like this. That was an error of my part. It's going to be like this, while this area will be erased from it. Okay, erase this part out of it. So that is the production of the object on the screen right there. Thank you.